Capricorn, what's going on? Today we're doing a reading, check your current energies, also pull some advice as well. Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you. Let me start your reading with some shuffling here. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Hopefully you're having a good day so far at work or wherever you find yourself. So hopefully everything's going well for you. Let's see, hopefully this is another good week for all of us. I'm really hoping for that. We got the holidays coming in, which I'm excited for. Excited for some turkey, excited for all of the food and the greatness coming in. I already started working on my cardio before I get to that day, so that when I get there, I'm not I'm not getting, fatter than I might be already. So So yeah, we're working on that, getting the cardio in, getting the calories out while we can still, preparing ourselves for the festivities coming up. Excited for that. Just excited for the family aspect, I might not have the biggest family, but I'm still excited for that. So let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn. Ooh. Alright, what do we have going on here? Capricorn, something's ending here, so something's closing out, something's definitely ending here. Whatever this is, for some of you it might have been like something it could be financial, like maybe you've been struggling financially for a long time. Maybe some of you are recovering from someone leaving you. Yeah, but whatever this struggle, whatever this is, it's ending. So we have the World card here. So you might have felt that you were in some type of turmoil at some point here. But Capricorn, it looks like that's coming to an end here. Okay. Your biggest challenge, I think you're gonna look back at this, and once it ends, and I feel like it's gonna make you a little bit sad, what you had to go through, or it's gonna make you feel kind of like you're gonna look back and kind of just. I feel like you're just gonna be mad of why did I have to go through this? Why did I have to go through all of this? And but at the same time, also be grateful as well, right? I feel like once it ends, I think it's gonna settle in, and you're gonna really realize, like, holy crap, did I just go through that? Did I just really just go through all of that BS? I think that's what's gonna happen here, because your biggest challenge is kind of just getting over it and just kind of, analyzing, like, okay, now it's done. This is what happened. This is what I learned from it. Now I need to move on. That's gonna be your next biggest challenge. Okay, so I'm kind of getting maybe a little bit of. I don't want to say the word trauma, but you're still kind of feeling the effects of it even after it's done. That's what it kind of feels like here. So it might kind of make it a little bit difficult for you to kind of focus on, everything else, right? Eight of Pentacles in reverse here, which can be like work and stuff like that. For a lot of you, this could be. I was also getting, maybe for some of you, it might be that your work or all the work you put in, you feel maybe it might have not been worth it, or something of that nature there. I don't know exactly what that means for you, right? Obviously, these are general readings, so, take whatever resonates, but it might be something to do with how much work you put in. You might feel that it wasn't worth it, or it just wasn't worth your time, or what you got out of it wasn't worth it, something like that. Your hidden factors, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You just kind of recovering from this, after a time of, maybe you not realizing that this was going to come to an end, right? This was going to come to something better, that you're almost there. Because we also have the Ten of Wands here as your overall outcome, right? Because the Ten of Wands is the ending of something very tough, very, very heavy on someone, right? Something that was just a lot, right? And for a lot of you, you need love at this time. I think you need support. I think you need people around you, which is kind of interesting, because that's what I was getting for this Ten of Wands here. Like, you need some type of love and support, someone just to be there and listen to you, and sometimes that's all we need, right? We don't need people to give us money or give us anything, right? We don't need them to to do that. Sometimes you just need someone to listen to you, and that's what I feel like for you, right? I feel like that's what you need, like someone to listen to you, someone just to be there for you, just to hear what you went through what you experienced, how you got through it. That's kind of what it feels like here. The Five of Wands in reverse, how you see yourself. Like the battle's over. They're no longer having to really fight or being on the defensive all the time here. I don't know. This could be a group of people that you maybe. I'm getting a group of people. It could be anything though, right? Yeah, I feel like you really want someone, or you need some type of support from people here. We have the Three of Cups in reverse here, maybe from friends, family, and for some of you, it might be that you're not feeling that you're getting that, right after you've probably been through so much here. We also have the Eight of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse, in the past, feeling very stuck in your head about this, for sure, so something that was holding you back, feeling stuck in a situation, really couldn't get out of it, but now you're in a situation where you can get out of this. And then here comes the Death card here, right? Waving the flag of death here. Just meaning that, this is ending, something new is coming in here to to kind of liven you up, to kind of make you realize that what you've gone through is, been tough, very tough, but now it's coming to an ending here. You're almost there. You're at the last quarter here. You have the Four of Pentacles here. Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles, your hopes and fears here. Four of Pentacles. Here we got the Nine of Cups. Alright, so Nine of Cups, very good card to get. So I think from this experience, I think you're going to learn a lot, but also you're going to get a lot from this. A lot of worth, a lot of value here. Because the Nine of Cups, to me, represents a lot of value. Not only just because you're out of it, you're going to get a lot of joy from that. Like, it's like a sigh of relief, but also, like, you got a lot of value out of this experience. Now, obviously, that might not be for everyone, right? Sometimes it's hard to see the value in things, to see the silver lining, especially if you've been through something, like, really tough. It's hard to, but it's a good practice to have, right? Like, to always see the silver lining in things. Because if you can do that, then, life is already tough enough, right? So when we don't try to see the silver lining, I feel like we make it even tougher, right? Because we focus on the negative things. And sometimes it's so easy to focus on the negative, right? Alright, clarify this. Four of Pentacles. Alright, could have been an opportunity you lost. Ace of Pentacles here. Maybe holding on to an opportunity. Maybe money you might have lost. Something that you've lost here. And kind of might have thrown you out of whack here. Like financially, it might have, pressured you or challenged you. Now, this could have been something, security, right? It could have been some type of security issue here. The camera is moving because of my dog. She's just like walking around. But security issue as far as money, it could be maybe a job, something like that of that nature. Here, your biggest fear is like, for me, what I'm getting from this is like, maybe you lost some money and you're gonna save now from, like, you're gonna hold on to every penny because now you really find the worth of money. Like, you understand how it feels like not to have money, and now it's like, oh dang, I gotta make sure I'm secure now. Like, if I lose my job or something, I gotta have money set up so that I'm always secure, at least for like 3 months security fund or 6 months security fund. That's what it kind of feels like here, right? Because now it's like you realize, like, sometimes things come out of whack, sometimes things get lost. And I got the chills as I was saying that, the chills here. So I feel like a lot of you are gonna be focused on saving money, holding money a bit more. I'm not just, maybe not hoarding, but everyone's different. But I feel like I think you might have learned a lesson here in a situation here. Okay, let's clarify this Ten of Wands here. Outcome, Ten of Wands. Yeah, honestly, this whole reading feels like a money security type of thing here. Because I was also getting, maybe in the past you might have spent like money on just things you didn't need. Um, Maybe just been someone that was just, more, you just spend things, right? Which is not a bad thing, right? It's not a bad thing to spend money on yourself, but that's what I'm getting. Kind of like maybe someone that went through some type of financial issue here, and before then maybe they were spending more money on things that they didn't need, and when they needed the money it wasn't there, and they had to go through some type of trial here, and then made you have a whole realization and made you see a financial situation way differently. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Hierophant, Eight of Pentacles again in the upright. So we got the Eight of Pentacles, Hierophant, and yeah, honestly, this is like a huge learning experience for someone here. Like this is like one of a huge lesson, because finances are a huge lesson, right? Like saving money, having money so you're secure, right? But it also relates to work too, right? So for some of you, this relates to work, and how work kind of has to do with your finances. Some of you might have been out of work and are going to be returning to work, and you had to struggle for a bit, and it was a good minute of struggling, and you learned a lot from this on how to be more frivolous, how to save your money, how to make your dollar last you longer, or wherever country you live from, right? Your currency lasts longer. But this was like a huge lesson, right? Because the Hierophant represents a huge lesson being learned at the time, right? Something that you become an expert at. You might not be an expert in finances, but you know what? Compared to last year, maybe, or 5 months from now you like understand what it takes to save money, and you are becoming good at that, right? But the Hierophant, he's learned a lot, right? Yeah, a lot of experience through that, but also probably learn to be grateful for work as well. Even if you're in a position you don't want to be in, right? As far as work, you learn to be grateful for that. Some of you might be returning to work after not having work for some time as well. I was getting as well. So I'm getting that too. Let's pull some advice here for you, Capricorn. Ooh, alright. So for some of you, advice, I feel like for some time, I feel like some of you might have felt like financials were something that were important, but I feel for the longest time you didn't want to really learn about it, or like this lesson was something that you knew you should have learned about it, but you didn't. And now you kind of had to learn it the hard way, but because we also have the Four of Cups here. But I think you guys came out on top here with the King of Wands here at the end of this story. Like it was a tough lesson to learn. It would have been better to learn this ahead of time, or in advance, so that you would have been ready for this. But at the same time, I think you guys were able to experience it and really find a lot of value, a lot of lessons through this experience. So for whoever this reading is for, so your advice here is, don't forget about this, basically, because we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, we had the Hierophant over here as well, remember? Basically, do not forget about this experience. Do not forget about what you learned and why it's important to, what was important in these lessons, because, things can always change, and things can always happen, and it's very an important lesson that is a life-changing lesson, not only for you, but if you have kids, you have people around you that that look up to you. It's a lesson you can pass down to them as well, right? So yeah, don't turn away from this lesson. It's a huge lesson that's important. Not to say, like be scared or live in fear that this will happen again. That's not the case of this reading, but it's like, don't forget, and do the necessary things that you learned from this lesson. But yeah, just don't turn your head away from it, okay? So this is what I have for you. Hopefully this helped out. If you're interested in more readings for your sign, make sure to click on the subscribe and the bell button, and I'll see you later.